Atlanta, Georgia, it is now time for your main event of the evening. A best-of-5 match for the prestige of being the baddest arm wrestler in the world and for the WAL Heavyweight Championship. Introducing to the pit first, the challenger. He stands at 6 feet 1 inch tall and weighed in at 327 pounds with a record of 25 wins and only 5 losses. Known for his incredible power, he is one of the only people to have defeated the current champion. Fighting out of Rehoboth, Massachusetts, he is Big Daddy Jerry Cadorette.
Here he is, Jerry Cadorette, the gingerbread man. He's been waiting for this one. He got a win over the monster last time they met, and he feels like this shot is long overdue. It's time, Jerry.
And his opponent, standing at 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 268 pounds, with a record of 15 wins against only 3 losses. Competing out of Hot Springs, Arkansas, he's been unstoppable in the toughest of the WAL classes and had huge wins in WAL 406 and WAL 503. He has won titles all over the world and is one bad man. He is the WAL Heavyweight Champion. He is Monster Michael Todd.
Ladies and gentlemen, monsters are real, and they live in the World Armwrestling League. Monster Michael Todd, the heavyweight champion of the world, strides into the arena with the hammer. It is on. An opportunity for legitimacy, an opportunity for redemption against the gingerbread man. Last time out, he lost. He felt that was a wrong. He wants to make it a right.
And here comes
There's a monster in the house, indeed. This monster's real, and he's in the pit, ready to go here, trying to win yet another hammer here tonight, Neil Pickup.
And does he look focused?
Oh, yeah.
My word. A look of thunder etched on the face of Monster Michael Todd. By contrast, Jerry Cadorette looking calm as Bart Wood pulls these two giants to the table. Will we see a repeat of that epic encounter?
Last
7
year,
minutes, man.
7:20 last year in Cleveland.
And damage done there. We'd like these guys to stay healthy throughout this time, and that's a great sign because both men didn't look like they were moving very far there. We go to the straps, tie these big boys together.
Yep, strap don't lie. 7 minutes and 20 seconds. You can hear
that
drop
respect
in here, yeah.
You can hear that respect. It's when you get two guys of this level, I think the people in the crowd here can sort of feel that aura. They can feel the occasion.
I mean, look at that.
We can too.
Yeah.
That's the lady that put $7,000 on it.
Unconfirmed.
Cadorette. Such a unorthodox arm wrestler, and Michael's made his name of late utilizing the King's move. He doesn't really do a great deal to a presser. A dead wrist press, jumps on top of the Kings and can really do it damage.
Close your hands. Go!
Big drive! Whoa!
Wow! Cadorette!
Wow! Did anyone see that coming? I know I didn't.
I didn't either. 1-0 lead, Cadorette.
What an unbelievable start
Time to go. Good.
from Jerry Cadorette. Jerry said he came ready for this one.
Stay strong.
Yeah, Rob Bidget G needing to catch Jerry there, and that's a hell of a catch.
The Mass boys helping each other out. So Cadorette with a 1-0 lead, thanks to the strap, and he just took care of business.
Look at the big smile on the face of his wife breaking there, and his little boy watching. By contrast, the wife of Monster Michael Todd looking like she's just seen a ghost.
Yeah.
It was a big one, and it had red hair.
Back to the table they go. Not wasting any time, these two men, for the hammer, Neil.
Jerry Cadorette, what a huge man. This guy does not skip breakfast. So much power, sets that leg against the table. We'll find out now if Michael was napping in that first round.
No side pressure.
A little bit like Rob Bidgent Jr., he needs to wake up. Woo, big drive.
Back to it.
Yeah. We'll slip, we'll go to the strap. He got more connection there. He didn't run as hard back. He ran a little more to the side. We'll see it on the replay. I think Michael actually lost some of the adhesion on his elbow, maybe popped off the back there, but it means nothing. We're going to get tied together again. We'll see it on the replay. Just watch this hit. He hits more to the side, but that traction on the elbow was lost. There it is. Oh, this is the pin.
Yeah.
Oh,
is that good there?
You know what?
And then here's an overhead of it.
And that's such commitment from Jerry. I mean, there is just nowhere to go. As Michael tried to pronate, as he tried to find a way to put the brakes on, Jerry just shut out the light. He made that match happen in a phone box.
Okay, gentlemen, don't move around.
Strap applied. Title match, Jerry Cadorette, 1-0 lead on the hammer holder, Michael Todd.
Michael.
No side pressure. No side. Right here.
Needs to find a response now. Champion's response required.
Yes.
Close your hands. Go.
Big drive there from Todd. This time he gets some purchase. The elbow is on the pad firmly, and he's starting to apply the walk onto Jerry. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been here before with these big boys.
Yes, we have.
Jerry Cadorette is starting to put the grind onto Mike, but this time you can see that Michael Todd's face is very different. He's relaxed, he's calm. This is all in the strategy. He's now engaged the King's move. He's pronated hard, but I'll tell you what, that's actually more of a defensive top roll. He hasn't really hit his Kings yet. He's just led back, and he's looking to apply that pressure into Jerry. Jerry is trying to time Michael. He's trying to just make sure that he doesn't expend too much energy until the right time. You'll see the clock is counting away. We're up around the 50-second mark, and both these men are still pretty relaxed. What we do know about them is that both men are conditioned for the long game, but Michael is gaining ground now, Ben.
Yes. He is doing that as we're now at 1:10 in this pull.
Now Michael will try to transition soon. He'll feel for the gap, and when he feels the breath, if Jerry lets off the pressure, Michael will jump behind his arm and he'll press through for the finish. That's what he's looking for. He's climbing, and this is a top roll. There's no King's move there. He's in a defensive leg-back top roll. He's been training that extensively, and he's watching. He's waiting for that bump. He's waiting for the mistake. If he feels it from Cadorette, he will jump behind his arm. And I'll tell you what, Michael's trying to put the bleed on Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry is working very, very hard here, and Michael is not.
Yep.
Little climb, little adjustment. Michael working that angle.
Great look at it there.
Yeah, and he's making sure that he doesn't get his elbow into a position where Jerry can expose it. That's better from Jerry. Feels a little bit of a relaxation there in Michael, and he punished him for it. Michael adjusts. Real technical match from Mike. Jerry is just a warrior from a different planet.
2 minutes and 15 seconds and counting now in this second pull with Cadorette up 1-0.
It's always the second round we see this happen, and I'll tell you what, Michael's feeling the pace now. Michael went from a relaxed position to a lot less relaxed in a heartbeat, but now he's gaining ground.
Yeah.
And watch for the transition. If Jerry breathes, Michael will sting him, and he'll sting him hard. So look at him testing, supinating, bringing his lower palm in, turning his lower palm into Jerry's arm, waiting for that little spot. It's a fraction, a heartbeat. When he feels that moment, he'll immediately transition to the press himself. But Jerry,
trying to get it going,
won't back off. He's just keeping that pressure applied. He is an absolute grinder.
Over 3 minutes now.
Ludicrous length of arm wrestling.
Do you recall the longest you ever had in your outstanding career?
Yeah, the longest match I ever pulled in was just over 9 minutes. But a lot of it was resting. I couldn't finish the guy and he couldn't finish me, and we backed off a lot. That's not what we're seeing here. These guys, Michael there, went for the transition, couldn't get it. Goes back to that relaxed position again, and Jerry trying to bump down again. Look at this. Both men now, the elasticity is gone.
Yes.
Both men are in a really, really bad place. Michael trying to extend, and Jerry's elbow was so close to coming off there. Just needs to watch that a little bit. They'll start to lose feeling in their hand and wrist. These guys will need a stuntman to go to the bathroom after this match. Let me tell you, neither man will have any feeling in their hand for days.
Approaching, and we've now reached 4 minutes in this pull.
Unbelievable, career-ending death match. But what this does say is that Jerry Cadorette is fit and healthy, and he's trying to finish this match and bring back some painful memories for Michael Todd.
Yeah.
How much endurance has Michael got? He said that his arm would need to break for him to lose this match.
He did. He told us that this morning.
We know that Mike's very smart and calculating. We know that he will try to bleed his opponent in ways they don't want to be bled. But Jerry Cadorette is putting some burn on that arm. Jerry looking for a pin that isn't there. Is that a sign that he's fatiguing? Oh, there's a transition.
There it is.
You breathe, you get punished. Michael Todd only needs a tiny fraction of daylight, and he will run through it, Ben.
Cadorette's going to the sleeveless. It's go time.
That same thing happened again.
It's broken again?
It's not broke, but the tingling's there.
Oh boy.
Hold his arms up in the corner. Sit down, hold his arms up.
Same thing that happened to him in Cleveland.
1-1.
Yeah, Michael just went over to Rebecca and said the same thing has happened again.
Honey, I'm trying.
He said it's not broken, but the tingling is there. In other words, it's exposed the
I
injury.
can take my hand off him, baby.
Yeah, you can't be pulling off.
I know that.
I know, but don't, you know what I mean?
Anybody have that ponytail holder?
I got one.
Rubber bands.
Fold it up, fold it up.
Never gonna match your shoulder.
Jerry's blowing very, very hard.
Yes,
there.
he is.
You know what? The biggest factor here is going to be how much did that take out of these individuals? Who's got it for the long game? Because the power will drop exponentially now. You're not in a situation where either man is going to feel that raw top-end power. So I'm not really concerned about Michael having an injury at this stage. Let's just watch it again. Most importantly, watch for the fraction of a second it takes. That breath. You see the breath, the pressure comes off, he's looking to transition, boom, there. Drops it on him. As soon as any relaxation comes in, the counter press came, and Mike needs to try to make sure he doesn't go as far onto the B side, that losing position. He's been there so many times with Jerry, and I'll tell you this, Jerry Cadorette is unbelievably committed to trying to get this hammer.
Wanted the chance last year, didn't get it. Now he's gotten it this year, 2019, tied at 1-1.
We're in a similar position to where we were last year.
Very similar.
Round 2 lit up. I've actually forgotten what it was in terms of time, but it was another ridiculously long
That
pull.
one was around 4:45 unofficially. Devin Larratt taking it in.
Yeah, Devin really wants a shot at the winner of this, but I think from a fan perspective, everybody would love to see that match, whoever comes through, because both and we just heard 4:50 on the clock
the
there.
official time, yes.
It's a good job you were awake, Ben, because I'd forgotten
I
what
was
it was.
keeping an eye on it.
I'll tell you what, mate, we're going to find out who wants it most now.
in here?
We really are.
90.
1-1.
You can hear what it's taken out of Jerry.
Right.
He literally is swallowing his tongue up there.
Yep.
I don't want to have a fucking stroke.
Guy sounds like he's just run up the stairs on his hands.
Yep. So the strap's coming on.
Foul for avoiding the strap.
Outside of
Oh, he called a foul. My apologies.
Got one foul on Jerry.
Jerry
After
this next
match,
start
ice pack on your neck.
could be a
Everything.
really
Ice pack on this
indicative
neck.
factor. Because I'll tell you what, Michael Todd seems like he's a little more relaxed. It could be mind games. He
Yeah.
might be exhausted to the same level.
Yep.
But Michael, if you look at him, is he breathing hard?
No,
No,
not at all.
not at all.
I was going to ask.
He's more concerned about the damage in his hand.
Right.
But if his power is still at any kind of level, if he can accelerate in the same way that we know he has the capability to do, he might just start to pull away a little from Jerry now because Cadorette's feeling it.
When he injured the hand in Cleveland last year, he asked the doctor, he said, am I going to risk any permanent damage? He said, structurally, no. You could, though, with your nerves, is what he
here
told
we
him
go.
last year. Here we go in the third
Close
pull,
your
Neil.
thumbs.
Jerry's trying to close it down. Look at the angle he's
Turn it
assumed.
this
He's
way flat.
really tight
Turn your-
and
close your
carved in.
hands.
Gonna try to go. Whoa,
false start.
sweet child
One
of
and
mine.
one, 1 and 1.
Way
Let's go.
early.
Foul on each man.
Yeah,
we go.
that's a very clear sign that both men don't want to get into the
Close your
situation we've just seen.
Straighten this
Who
out.
wants it more?
Close your hands. Go.
And away we go! Massive drive, and we are back in the same spot, ladies and gents.
We are.
Cadorette
Elbow
is
on the back,
such
Michael.
a
It wasn't
grinder.
hard, okay.
Jerry's
It wasn't.
just not got a backward step in him. Michael hanging on to him there, holding him up. Needs to get a little more A-side though. Needs to try and engage that arm a little bit. He's carving out, and Jerry trying to get it arm on arm. Michael looks like he's got plenty left in the tank
He
in the
does.
position. That was a pin.
Wow!
I'll tell you what. As Michael supinated back in there to try and connect, Jerry's timing was on point, and he took the pin. Nervous times for Michael now. Nervous times. Fabulous arm wrestling. Look at the face of Rebecca
Yes,
Todd there.
yes. Concern on her face in a big way.
Tremendous match here.
Jerry Cadorette one away from winning the hammer.
Yes, indeed.
Nothing I can do for you.
And you know, I'll tell you what. Whoever wins this match, you gotta say whether you're a hater or a fan of either man, they deserve the win here.
No question.
No doubt about it. Look at that again. What happened in that match there was, as Mike tried to sit back in and just get some purchase on Jerry's arm. Sorry, I thought we may have seen it again there, but if we do see that, as he sat in,
Here we go.
Now watch, he's testing and trying to get wrist on wrist. See him do it there?
Yes.
And he mistimed it. Boom. Jerry dropped a house on his arm. Let's look at it on the replay. It looked actually high. Was that a pin? Was it a pin? I'm not sure that was a pin. It hit. Okay, we got a contact. Bart calling it on the contact. Michael
Yeah.
not contesting it. It's a pin.
Bart said it was right in front of him, so he felt it
Oh,
was.
he's right
Yeah,
there.
right there.
The man couldn't be any closer.
It did look deceiving, though.
Ringside seat from
Yeah.
Bart Wood.
Yep.
And also, what I can tell you there is that Jerry Cadorette
Down on this
was in terrible condition going into that round, and yet still pulled off the win. Now that's going to test your nerves, and Michael will be very aware of that. He'll be a little angry at
Lots of rounds
himself.
left here, guys.
Yeah, there really is. I mean,
A lot of tension.
if you look at the face on Rebecca Todd,
Time to the table.
Yep. Bart summons him up.
yeah, she's
Right away,
she's
Jerry.
deeply concerned.
Yep.
Michael,
Look at all
I
this
think
water.
less so, and he just needs to go to that experience
Well,
well.
we need towels over here to get that water up.
Beast.
We
love
need
you,
towels
Rebecca.
over here. Our
Great
staff.
match. What an
Unreal.
wrestling match. Two
Unreal.
absolute
I need
warriors
all
here.
you motherfuckers to shut up. That's what I'm just saying.
Towel. I mean rags.
He was talking to Cadorette's corner. There was Michael Todd.
Tell the other staff to do it.
Monster Michael Todd.
Here we go, Neil.
Jerry Cadorette. The
Close your
heavyweight
doors.
championship of the
Watch your
world.
arm hit me.
Close your hands. Go.
Big drive from Mike. We're going to the straps, no surprise.
No shocker there. Yep.
I got it caught the first time because so fucking long.
That strap has been the way of things all night, and because of the way that these arm wrestlers contest the match, that's no surprise. But what was a surprise was the fact that Jerry Cadorette was able to do what he did. We look at the unbelievable concern
Yeah.
on the face of Rebecca.
Who said there's no drama in arm wrestling, right? I mean, My goodness.
Yeah, a little concerned there, but Michael isn't. He's pretty calm.
Yep, that's how he is.
Yeah, he's been here before. It's not his first rodeo, and
Right.
Why are we doing this with me way over here?
You know, it's match point in tennis. It's that all the top guys in the game have been there.
Right.
Your nerves are jangling a little bit, but you've got to do. This is the test of a champion. This is the test of a champion, and you can't begrudge Jerry Cadorette the success that he has had in this arm wrestling match, because he has ground out those pins.
Leads at 2-1, can win it.
Big drive again
Victory.
from Mike, but Mike didn't get anywhere near the purchase he wanted there. Now he's trying to climb. Little collections there. And we'll see the guys fall back into that familiar pattern of arm wrestling. Both men, absolute masters of what they do. And
Rebecca.
you can see Rebecca there, but let's focus on what's going on at that arm wrestling table, because
100%.
that's where the action is. And it's what's going on in their mind that matters most. And Michael Todd now is trying to connect and stay on the A side, and that's what he needs to do. He needs to initiate. He needs to make sure that he runs the match a little more, rather than allowing Jerry to make the running, because Jerry won't back off. He's going to keep on coming and keep on coming.
Clock is now at 50 seconds in this poll. Already had a 4-minute and 50-second poll in this championship tilt, Neil.
Big drive from Jerry there, no change, but Michael Todd will be very, very conscious of Jerry's attack now, and he's really going to the bank. Jerry is driving on hard there. Cadorette smells blood in the water. Wow. And the gingerbread man is driving hard. Michael Todd collects his position, must stay connected to that shoulder, and he will do. Watch for the press from Monster Michael Todd. He's setting it up, it's coming, and it's gonna come hard. Jerry will be aware of that, and he'll try to shut down that light, but I'm not sure he can do so from there. But I've been wrong before. Jerry Cadorette is a remarkable arm wrestler. This guy is the most underrated super heavyweight probably ever to do it. And I'll tell you what, he is earning a lot of fans and a lot of respect right here, and I'm sure he'll earn the respect to Michael Todd.
Coming up on 2 minutes now. We've reached it in this poll, Neil.
An insane level of endurance shown from these arm wrestlers. Michael Todd and Jerry Cadorette. Michael needs to be careful that he doesn't expose his shoulder and that Jerry doesn't jump on him himself. Jerry trying to keep his elbow down, and it's coming up. Bart's all over it, but Jerry's good there. May have taken a foul, didn't do, collected himself. Michael's still looking to transition around. If he can find that leverage point, we know what's coming. He'll jump on it and finish the match. Jerry Cadorette is giving no daylight.
No.
It's constant side pressure, constant down pressure, constant commitment.
I got one elbow on Jerry off the front.
Cadorette needs to win now just to get the restart.
Yeah.
But there's a mental battle going on right now, and Michael Todd will not want to let that happen under any circumstances.
Right.
Jerry so
What he'll
far.
look for is to make sure that he lets Jerry know that if it comes down to that dogfight, he's right there. Jerry losing his hand a little, and Michael's set his arm a little better. But his elbow is horribly tucked under, and that doesn't give him the opportunity to press from anywhere. He's got to wait, and he's got to move Jerry quite a long way. And Jerry is blocking with his body. Look at the angle there. He's blocking with bone, with sinew, with tendon. It's hard to drive
Got one
through.
runner on you.
Cadorette just asked. Foul on him. It is a running foul on him.
Elbow on you,
Jerry ain't backing off, Ben.
No,
Jerry
he's not.
is right. Look at him. I mean, where has his mind gone right now? Jerry Cadorette has gone to a very special place, and he could just be fatiguing Mike Todd here. And you can hear the crowd.
Unreal.
Michael Todd trying to get behind his arm again and engage that shoulder, but we saw. Whoa, big drive from Mike.
Yes.
Huge drive. That was a
Got 2 fouls, restart.
What the fuck?
restart.
2 fouls.
About a foot?
Oh, both came up there. Put him back on. 2 fouls.
2 fouls on
Restart. No
Cadorette.
rest. Don't leave the table. Elbows down. Don't leave the table. Let's go. Elbows down.
So that one ends at 4:05.
What do you mean?
But we're taking control of
Two
the match
elbow
there,
fouls.
Bob.
You both came up and quit pulling.
He did it.
Don't quit pulling.
I didn't.
You both did.
I fucking
You want to argue or you want to arm wrestle? Let's go.
Eye in the sky. Jerry, get your hands up.
An absolute classic here for the Hammer between Michael Todd and Jerry Cadorette.
So if he gets a pin now,
You know what?
He knows he's got 2 rounds.
I think Michael Todd has a point there. I think that the foul from Jerry actually lifted Michael in the air. I don't think there was any kind of way that he could have kept his arm down because Jerry, there was very clear daylight between Jerry. And Jerry didn't intend to do that. He just lost traction on his elbow, and as he adjusted his body, it came up in the air. But you got a feel for Michael Todd there. He was almost in a position where he could transition. That's the win for Mike.
It is 2-2 now.
Yeah, not what we wanted to see, mate. Not what Michael will have wanted to see, but you know what? In these circumstances, he'll take it.
Right, absolutely.
He'll take it and
Take
he'll bank
anything
it.
now.
Oh my God. What it does do is set up a titanic last round.
So take me, I wanted to get to this early. We got a little time here.
The tingling, same pain I had last year.
Straps is too thin.
You're in a match like this.
Yeah.
I mean, take us in that pit. You've been there. You said you had a 9-minute pull, the longest in your career. What are these guys going through mentally, physically, and emotionally?
They're going through a situation right now where all of the textbook stuff, you train hard, you grind hard, you try to prepare yourself to arm wrestle in a certain style, in a certain technique, in a certain way. All of that now is in the bin. It's in the trash can.
Okay.
It's all gone. You can't feel any of those key parameters. You can't feel your hand. Your wrist isn't doing what you want it to do. Your shoulder isn't performing. Your pec's blown out. Everything that you utilize to make your game come together isn't really functioning correctly. So right now, you're trying to look at things, analyze things, and go through the motions. It's like if a guy's coming back from a serious injury. They know in their mind what they are supposed to do, but their body isn't reacting.
Right.
They feel like they're running in quicksand. The effort is there, but they're unable to make their body do what it wants to do. This is coming down. It's like the Rudyard Kipling poem, If you can
I've read that.
force your heart and mind and sinew to serve your turn long after they are done,
Yeah.
you will be the man, my son. And right now, as these men step back to the table, this is a battle of wills like we have never seen before. And who better to contest it than these two outstanding warriors?
It's going 5. It's going the distance, folks. 2-2 for the Hammer.
You know what, Ben? We've talked about it all weekend on the lead up to this. Everyone's spoken about that 1-7-minute match and what that was like. This one is far more brutal.
Yes. I agree
I
with
said
you.
I'd chalk up if I was both of you.
You trying to go straps?
Let's go and do this.
The man who walks out of here tonight with the hammer deserves it,
Close your
and it
thumbs.
will mean more than if they'd won it
Turn around
in
this
any
way.
other circumstance.
Yep.
Let's so close the hall.
Here we go, Neil.
Close your thumbs. Close your hands. Go. Strap.
You knew that was going to happen.
Yes, sir. Monster Michael Todd.
Yep.
How
Here we
bad
go.
do you want to keep that hammer? Jerry Cadorette.
Michael, you can do
How bad do you want that hammer?
I don't know.
The answer
Someone's
to
shooting.
that question
Here we go.
will be found out in the next few minutes. And it will last forever
tracked
in
this
the
so I
minds
try
of
to grab better,
everyone who saw it. And it will last a day longer in the minds of the men that contested that match. Huge, pivotal moment in the
Paper
career
towel.
of two magnificent arm wrestlers.
Here's his try. Okay. Good.
Come on, guys.
Set your elbow.
Drama,
Dripping with drama.
and passion shown at the table. The tenacity
Hey, guys, I'm
of
gonna crank
these
this,
arm
baby. Here's
wrestlers,
what I
the
want to do.
desire
Hey.
of these arm wrestlers
palm right here.
is there for everyone to see. A championship contested in an ugly, brutal fashion. but rivetingly exciting, Ben.
You said it'd be a war, and I think everyone expected that. It's been just that. It comes down to this. 2-2. Next pin wins it and wins the hammer.
You know, it's scary moments on the start of this match because neither man will react in the way. Look, Michael's hand wouldn't close there. He was trying to close his hand and it just wouldn't react. Jerry Cadorette needs to keep. Ooh, dangerous signs there as Mike goes for that little test bump, and he ran into a red brick wall. Jerry Cadorette just turning his body, supinating that hand. The pronation from Michael Todd, and he's looking for a little rest spot there, trying to base his hips, and went for a mini transition there. He'll be a little nervous about doing that now because he knows that the last time he did, Jerry jumped on him. Jerry,
he did.
Equal to it on the tricep, and this guy's endurance on that tricep is huge.
Cadorette,
in there. Cadorette going to the bank. Very, very dangerous times there. Michael stays composed, but Jerry smells blood in the water. He knows how close he is to that hammer now. He can almost close his hand around it, but Michael Todd reacts and finds something from somewhere very few men have ever been.
Digging deep.
Cadorette now driving down with every fiber of his soul to claim what he believes is his. The heavyweight championship of the world has evaded the Gingerbread Man for so long. Could tonight be the night when he claims it?
I'm not talking to you.
Michael Todd trying to squeak back, trying to hold that position when he finds you. Oh, so close to being exposed there. His shoulder not functioning correctly. Jerry trying to just get that bump surprise finish. Use the momentum. Wow! Very close. Michael Todd is in an heel. Michael, watch for the press. Oh, incredible position. We're losing the strap. The strap has come off at the top of the pin there. Michael said he'd have to break his arm, and I thought it may go there. Wow.
Over 2 minutes now, Neil.
Ludicrous position. Michael has no purchase.
No.
He's lost the strap connection on his hand, and it's hard to pull from there. It is really hard to pull from there. What an unbelievable battle.
Crazy.
The ugliest of positions. Huge commitment. Michael Todd trying to hang in there, talking to Mark Wood, claiming that the elbow of Jerry Cadorette was off the pad. His elbow is very, very close to the front there. It looks like it is off the pad. It is off the pad. It's on the money there. That looked to me like Jerry's elbow was off the front of the pad. No call, and the referees are right there. It's not yet. Now. And Michael Todd hanging in there. Incredible circumstances. Big drive, concentrate on the match, Michael Todd. You cannot afford. Elbow ball did come up there, and Michael needs the win to get the restart. The drama continues, and Michael Todd needs to stay in this match. What a ludicrous, there's a second foul.
That's three. That's what Dave Chafee did against him. He did not put his elbow back down. That is a runner.
We're not ending it like that.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's a runner. Dave Chafee lost to Devin doing the same shit.
Go to your corners. I want to look at the video.
So you know what
So Bart's going to look at it.
Yeah, you know what, Jerry, that's a shame because Jerry was looking for a way out to get the restart there. And you can understand why.
No way. Yes, he did. Not the hammer match. Doesn't matter. You tried to get out of it.
You know,
I'm done. Bullshit.
Michael needs to just take a breath and calm down here. Jerry looking for a way out there. He lifted his elbow up on purpose to try and get the restart.
That's the rule. Give me my fucking hammer. I won this shit. I mean, fuck it. You know I'm telling the truth.
Second.
Y'all go back and run back 504. Dave Chafee lost.
Bart Wood looking at it. Michael Todd claiming victory. Let's look
at this on the replay. Now, the thing to consider here is Jerry Cadorette went on to the foul, okay? Now, once it was called, once the foul was called, he then felt that he lost purchase because he was talking to Bart, and then watch him lift his elbow. He lifts his elbow up in the air, loses that position.
So they have summoned my partner, Neil Pickup, over to the video review area.
That's unsportsmanlike, trying to hurt my shit. That's a runner. Dave lost that way. And I love this dude. I love this dude.
So Neil is over there with him. Michael Todd continues to claim victory.
Hands out of the strap. Last push, Jerry. Last push. You can't have one set of rules for one guy and a different set of rules for somebody else.
Two fouls on the board on Cadorette now.
I don't care. I don't care.
As they continue to look at it. There's Neil over there with Bart. Everyone huddled around over there.
I did not foul. I didn't foul. He
Cadorette.
did. So it's a runner.
Catching his breath, getting a little wind, hoping this thing isn't over.
No.
Michael Todd now going over to talk to Bart.
I'm injured.
And Neil.
No, listen. You cannot have one set of rules for Devin and a different set of rules for me. My elbow was on the pad. Okay, what? What do you want?
Give me girth. We all want girth.
I'm not pulling again. I'm not pulling again. There's no fucking way. His elbow came off the pad. Mine was still on the pad, and he did not put it back on. That is a runner. That's 3 fouls. I win.
You know what this means?
Dave Chafee lost to Devin Larratt the same way. It's got 97 million views.
Hey,
Now Devin Larratt in there.
Because I'll be whining all I want.
Be professional about this and speak to us and not to the crowd. All right? Calm down.
97 million views. Watch Dave Chafee lift his elbow up. 97 million views. Watch Dave Chafee lift his elbow up and lose.
All right. Well, but
I would not want to be making this decision right now.
I don't need shit. I won. This ain't the time to be all sportsmen. It's a rule. Was I on the table? Was I in the King's move? No, I was up here the whole damn time. That's the rule. I'll run it all I want.
So the huddle, the conversation continues on. In the 5th pull of the night, Michael Todd feeling that he's won it on fouls. Neil's making his way back over here to our broadcast position. We'll certainly get the word from him unless Bart Wood delivers it before that.
okay.
Here we go.
Here's what we have. We already had Jerry on 1 foul. He lifted his arm again. 2 fouls. Did not put it back on, so you would get a 3rd foul. You didn't make an attempt to get it back on.
I did pull it back on.
Oh, you did?
No, you did not.
Go look at the film. Look at the film.
We did a bunch of, we did.
I pulled it back. I most certainly pulled it back. Look at the
I
film.
don't care if you
Look
have
at the film.
I got that.
Look at the film. You're the one that told me to pull.
Jerry.
Like the fucking strap was undone. The strap was undone.
I know the strap was.
You told me just pull.
I know.
So
the-
I tried to pull through.
I know.
I
You
went
have
to
to
go pull
keep,
it back.
you
and I
always
put it
got to
back on.
continue trying.
Watch, I put my elbow back on the pad.
I understand that, but you can't.
But
You,
look at the film.
we
Just
did.
look at the video.
That's.
Just look at the video.
But
You
we
looked at the
just
video
did. We
before?
did a bunch of times. We just did a bunch of times.
And I put my elbow back on the pad.
You lifted it up and did not put an attempt to get it back on the pad.
I did. I pulled it back.
All right, Neil has made
Look at it.
his way back over.
God.
Once he gets his headset back on, he'll tell us
The strap came undone.
I know it did.
So if the strap came undone, it's faulty equipment. It's not my fault.
what went on over there at the review.
The strap
Neil?
comes undone and it's going to be me.
That's it, gentlemen.
That's it. Michael Todd retains the hammer. They call the
The most
third foul. What's the
unfortunate-
word?
You know what? I'm very, very disappointed to see that end that way.
I know.
It is
I think everyone is.
devastating because that was a wonderful match. To see it end on fouls is bitterly disappointing, to say the least.
Yeah.
Both these men left it all on the table. There was nothing left for either one. The issue there is that the foul was called. We can't hear what's being said down there, but there's a foul called. He then lifted his elbow up off the pad and would not put the elbow down. The match was stopped. Michael has the opportunity there. The rule is clear. You did not put your elbow down. It's a horrible way to lose, but you can't run out of a match. It's not possible.
Yep.